we requested at the last meeting that the car park issue be brought forward, so it doesn't have to wait until the growth village to be built, but that they're now looking to get it in earlier, so that the car park there to alleviate the parking in the centre hand for people using the trains. So I'd like to continue that sort of involvement with the group.
I think I would like to have whoever's interested have a meeting with the Friends group, including the chair. I'm not up to speed myself with anything that's going on there, and I would like to be personally, and perhaps some of the other new councillors as well, because it's a pretty important issue for the coming period.
I agree. Are we only having one representative though?
Well, I don't know yet. We need to discuss what we're going to do. That's what I'm saying. It could well be, but I don't know.
Well, if there's a meeting in between now and the next council meeting, and I was invited by the Friends group, I would attend on.
Well, if you would be so kind, yes.
Right.
So I think we need to get an invitation out to the Friends too. To have a meeting. Okay. Otherwise we're at the end of that first one.
That's in abeyance for the time being, isn't it?
What was the next one? What was the next one?
The Friends of Anticipation, that's Councillor Smith's going to go to the next one.
Councillor Smith has volunteered to continue his role at the moment, but what I'm suggesting is that we have a meeting with the Friends Station group for anybody who's interested, so that we can be up to speed with the detail, because I for one am not.
Yeah, well, I've been on that for donkey shows, so...
Chair,
Well, maybe that's a working group, Chair.
Chair, we did mention Councillor Berkel that it's not as a member of the group,
No,
it's an observer.
yes.
And if someone's already a member of the group, then they wouldn't be there as an observer.
Correct.
Did you want to add anything?
No, no.
Righty, thank you. So close of that meeting.
Really popular. Right.
Second meeting for members of the public. We're on to the second agenda, which is the meeting of Hanford Parish Council. I thought we already had a meeting with most.
No, it's in there. We'll see it.
No more people. Oh, like a large big one. Do you claim you could be washing in the bank somewhere? Larger room needed. Couple room. I don't mind you standing behind me, do I? Thank you, guys. Your chairman. Any more? Oh, gentlemen, very nice. There we are.
That's how I'm going to see the chairman.
Okay, item one on the agenda.
Still here, Chair.
See that kick over there?
Declarations of interest.
Go ahead. These are, press your button.
Leave it till later.
You need Chair.
The button is pressed.
All right.
This is the loudest you get from me. We'll just have to be quiet. This is really hard. Okay, declarations of interest on the second agenda. Anybody? No. I have one in that I'm not content with the wording of the minutes of the previous meeting, and I had an interest of sorts in that. So I can't speak on that one, I can't vote on that one, so we will not be for it. Incidentally, the same situation applies with the planning committee meeting.
Absolutely correct, yeah.
The minutes of that we won't be called.
No, but precedent is that the new council have just voted on the minutes of the old council, basically.
So I propose that we defer the discussion of the minutes of the last full council meeting to a later meeting, so that we can put in any comments and representations we have to the clerk as to the wording of those minutes.
I think deferring the minutes. Just propose that, yeah.
Proposing that we do that, yes.
Are we all right to propose to do that, Chair?
Yes.
Are you right? Okay.
Yeah, you can propose to do that.
Okay.
We'll propose to defer the minutes.
Do we have a second on that?
Okay, I'll second. And then we can move on.
This is a proposal to defer the minutes. This one. Yes. 12:05. But we still got to go back to that one. This is where I think I want to
It could be voted on, but Councillor Tarver has asked them to be deferred, and we feel we're voting on the deferral.
But what are the reasons for the deferral?
We've voted now, so it doesn't really matter.
Just pick up there, because we don't know what's happening.
Oh, sorry.
What's your prayer for?
The lady's just asked me. It's the
chair.
Can you answer the chair? Can you answer the lady at the back?
Because we can't hear in here what's happening.
Anything.
And it's a bit confusion in here in the house. So we'd like to find out what it is about. The voting and the referral.
If I get too near to this microphone, it sort of sings
It's a bit better.
a very loud voice. I might cause you to scream every once in a while. I'll do what I can.
Appreciate that.
Okay, where's the next one? The order of accounts for payment.
Well, sorry, can I just ask, are we not doing the public gathering? Sorry to interrupt.
We're not doing what
We're not done the open forum?
Did I skip over that? Wishful thinking. Yes, there are lots of people who probably haven't been to a council meeting before. The open forum is a period when members of the public can make their own representations and comments on anything that's on the agenda, and also ask questions about it. We limit the time on that to 15 minutes. I don't know if there are going to be a lot of you wanting to speak. Just a quick show of hands. If there are. No?
I want to speak.
3 or 4, okay. We'll take them from the front to the back. So this gentleman here.
Chair, I'd like to speak on motion 1912-8. May I request that all councillors and interested parties relating to the work of the council are notified of all meetings and correspondence, as this has not been the case in the past. An example being Turley and Alwyn inviting the parish councillors to attend a meeting to discuss CS49 previously. It was until I was notified via a Cheshire East Council ward councillor notifying me of the meeting, which I wish to thank him in public for. I became aware of this request despite the chair, that's the previous chairs and the clerk's intransigence for not notifying me of the proposed meeting on the West Ward until the last minute.
Can I answer that? As the previous chair, can I just say, the invitation went out to the chair only, and as I couldn't attend, it was delegated to Councillor Smith as the vice chair. It wasn't about individual councillors.
May I reply by that and saying that I believe the letter said they wish to meet Handforth Parish councillors.
No, incorrect.
I would ask the clerk to clarify that point with me at a future date.
I'll ask the clerk and we'll correspond with you to
Yes.
clarify the situation. Next one.
Hi, sorry, mine was just about the last meeting. I didn't, because we didn't get a chance to come over. Can I just confirm who's the committee, who's the chair for the planning committee? I couldn't hear you.
You haven't got one yet, I don't think.
So you
Yeah,
did the
defer to the
finance,
planning
you did the
meeting.
finance, but not the planning.
Yeah.
Right. Sorry, thank you. I didn't quite get that. Thank you.
Show of hands. Yep.
Yeah, mine's just a general point on all items on today's agenda and all future agendas. Could we please invest in a better PA system, microphones and speakers, so it's no strain for any of you to communicate well with all of us, so we can all go away feeling we've understood what's been going on.
Totally agree.
A slightly bigger room as well.
Yes.
Can you hear that?
Or copies of the.
You probably need to invest in a better chairman. Anybody else? No? Okay, we can move on. Order the council payment.
Did you do the election chair on the approval and sign the minutes? Have you got to voted for and who again?
Yes, it's here.
Okay, thank you.
Anybody, anything on the order of payments?
Can I just ask a question, Chair? On number 13 of the Christmas lights, is this for last year's Christmas lighting or is it
No,
for
it's-
next
Sorry,
year,
it's for upcoming this year.
for this year? Okay. Is this for new lights?
No, it's our contract with the lighting company.
Okay, so we pay that before we have the light switch on, yeah?
Yeah, it comes in 3 stages, 3
Right.
payments. There'll be a 25% payment up front. I think it's a 50% payment in November or December, and then there'll be a 25% payment after the whole event.
Okay, fine. Is there anything in the budget for more lights?
That'd be something that would have to be proposed to full council.
Okay.
Okay. Anybody want to move?
Stick them up on the ceiling.
And I move that we sign the accounts.
Second,
Thank you.
those in favour?
Yep.
Any against? No. All in favour.
Can I ask, Chair, is there an announcement of free beer at the council meeting?
No. Which
Silly.
one was it?
Childish.
Right, okay. I've attached to this report here a list of CHALC training workshops. These include instruction to local councils, chairmanship, finance and planning. Please can you just get in touch with me if there's any of these courses that you'd like to attend. Parish Council have received £1,618 Community Clean Grant as part of Central Government's Community Clean-up Scheme. HPC was nominated by our CD Ward Council to receive this. The money has to be spent expanding community clean-ups already taking place, such as the Great British Spring Clean, providing seed funding to resident groups to carry out clean-up activity on high streets, town centres, villages, and carry out high street, town centre, village clean-ups that haven't already spent on, which there has been positive resident engagement. It is a condition of the grant that we provide a report and photographs within 3 months of the grant being awarded. I've attached the further information. Any ideas? Please let me know. I think our PCSO might have an idea. Just putting it out there. As a stakeholder in the recent Friends of Handforth Station bid for access for all at Handforth Station, I, a representative from the council, was invited to an update meeting with Network Rail regarding the funding bid and timescales around the project. Full grant award was made for the project, circa 2.7 million, and the selected option is the installation of 2 lifts. The timescale around the project is fairly lengthy. The following is an estimate: within 3 to 4 months, contract award by September for brick-free survey, then take 6 to 9 months to the end of the brick-free, then detailed design and option development, which will take until December 2020, and construction is likely to be in summer 2021, more likely summer 2022. It will involve road and rail closures at the time, and it needs to tie to existing or new closures. Council has already received the most updated budget positions in the big folders that I gave you, and a copy of the latest bank reconciliation is attached.
Thank you. Right, next item is a report from the PCSO, if he's managed to stay with us.
Just about.
Centre stage.
Yes.
PCSO Gareth Harvey, just in case none of you have been arrested by him yet.
Yeah, it's got a positive, I like that. Just a few points. Nice bit of timing today, as always. Those of you unfortunate enough to have to follow me on social media may know that we've had a few theft from motor vehicles. In Rumslow as a whole, but particularly in Hamforth, the areas that have been targeted, which we haven't put on social media, have actually been the car parks of the hotels and pubs. We had 2 arrested today for that. Yesterday evening, and have been dealt with today. Caught in the act in the vehicle that continues to get reported. So we can't say they're responsible for all of them, but they're going to be responsible for all of them. So hopefully that should be an end to that spate that we've had. With regards to any of you that know of the fire that happened at a residential property on Crossfields Road at the back of Theo's Chippy. We've got ongoing CCTV inquiries for that. We have had an anonymous tip of a youth that was involved. It doesn't look like it was done maliciously. However, we're still investigating it, and hopefully the CCTV will prove beneficial with that, but that's still ongoing. Also ongoing, the robbery at the Spa. CCTV footage we've had and the ANPR, thank you very much, has been very helpful so far in the inquiries. We are just waiting for some CSI to come back to hopefully identify those responsible for the robbery. Operation Shield, for those of you that don't know,